Good morning. I have something very quick and simple to get out there, straight from the heart, and I think the heart of the Father as well. In fact, I'm going to try and make sure this is released today because I feel it's urgent, but I also feel it's timeless. So no matter when you come across this video, please take the time to consider this and consider it from time to time. It's one of those structural things, a root thing in your life, and you'll find no matter how many times you go through it, through a process of this, it'll always be fresh and new. It may not feel like it at the moment, but it'll always be something you can gain more insight into. And it is simply this. This in particular right now is a season of discernment for people. And this is a season that's been going on for quite some time, actually. But the Father is calling us forth to be very careful in discernment and to not assume things and to not take things for what we thought they were, and to not use our knowledge and experience to handicap our understanding. Sometimes our knowledge and experience can be a great asset and a way that the Father is able to speak and to anchor things in people, and it can be a beautiful thing. But sometimes we lean on that in the wrong ways, and we have to be very careful when it comes to discernment in this hour. And I think many hours are coming up where this message will be relevant. So it's very important. As well as seeking Him very carefully in discernment, we need to seek other people out in a similar vein, and that is, the word I'm hearing is personal dictionary. Personal dictionary. In other words, it is the hour to carefully examine how you define things and what words mean to you, and to seek others out about their personal dictionaries, to the end of communication and to the end of learning and of teaching. We should never approach a situation too steadfast. Sometimes the Father leads us to go steadfastly to learn or to teach, but most of the time, I've seen this true in my life, I've seen it true in my family's life, I've seen it true in my friends' lives, I've seen it true in the lives of others who've shared with me. You can't go into situations thinking that you're there to teach something and not to learn, or to learn something and to not teach. So keep an open mind and keep your ears open to the voice of the Ruach HaKodesh and His leading, and what the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, what He is saying in this hour. And like I said, no matter how soon you see this video or how long it takes, many hours are coming like this. So if this hits in your spirit, don't pay any attention to the date on the video. The Father is speaking this, and He's been speaking it for a while, and He's speaking it over and over. And it's a message that He's been speaking always. I think always. It's always been a matter of discernment and personal dictionary. Personal dictionary. You know, everybody has different definitions for words, different meanings, and even people that you agree with. Now, it's very useful when you don't agree with somebody to ask them to define things and to help you understand what they mean to them. And you'll find a lot of times you actually agree with someone that you thought you didn't, just because you use different words, or you use the same words but you use them differently. But there's also a risk, maybe even a greater risk, when you wholeheartedly agree with somebody because you use the same words but you're meaning different things by them, and you find out you're not of harmony and of spirit and of purpose. As always, the Father is calling us to refine our relationships, to bring on the ones that will bring us life, and to reposition the ones that are not going to bring us life. And that's a very interesting thing when you think about it, because in this season we see a lot of people talking about getting rid of toxic relationships. And it's a disgusting veil over unforgiveness. Yes, it's okay to move a relationship to a position of not being active in your life, of not being an influence in your life that it shouldn't be. That's good. That's godly. That's wise. That's the spirit of wisdom and revelation. But when it's because of unforgiveness and because you're cutting off a relationship that the Father did not tell you to cut off, He just told you to reposition it. Be very careful of these things. It's a season to be very, very careful about all things.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Goodbye.